It's reading stream day. Get ready. I have fics planned. I have fics planned and I'm prepared for them. Swear on my life. Hello Mineral and hello Jada. We are reading today. I'm gonna do some Kiribaku. I'm gonna do Pied Piper, chapter 13, of course. And I've got a Scott Pilgrim fic that I want to read, which is out of my usual, but I'm obsessed with it, and I need one in my life. So, it is happening, regardless of whether or not anyone asked for it. I don't think anyone did. I think it was just me. Which is fine. It can be just me. I'm so excited. Okay. I might jump straight into it today, just because there's so much to get through. These fics are super long, because I wanted to make sure I have something quite substantial to upload for the next couple of weeks. So hold on. Ah, also we got a new scene. I think it's pretty. I put a lot of work into it. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I have to make sure the tabs work. Hold on. Okay, once I fix this tab, it's fixed. Ah, I fixed it this morning and then it didn't work. Aw, man. Hold on. This should be easy fix. But on my way home from school, me and my brother saw. Oh, did you go by like one of those like bus stocking yards or something? What are they called? Hold on, I'm gonna have to restart this thing. I'm gonna add and then oh, so sad. It won't let me show my browser. That's so annoying. What the hell? Hold on. I will fix this, I swear. Scuff stream so early, this is embarrassing. Come on. Ah! Got it! Hold on, scuff stream. I'm fixing it. I'm fixing it. Ah! It's so hard. I was so convinced I was perfect today. I never am though, am I? Okay, hold on. Come on. There we go, and then I need to go in front. Nice. Scuff stream. That's pretty good though now. Not bad. Okay, so the first one we're reading today. I'll get through quite a few though. I have plans to do quite a few. So, we'll start with this one today, and then we will move on. I've changed the setup so it's larger, like you guys can read the screen, and since the chat box is never gonna work with Streamlabs, I just decided I'll get rid of it for now, and then when it decides to work again, I will put it back in. It's a bit annoying, but we have to deal with what we've got, I guess. And anyway, I got this cool scene out of it. It was really fun to make. I really enjoyed it. Okay. I'm gonna jump straight into it today. No messing around. After that, that was my messing around. Now I'm not messing around anymore. Why does Streamlit? I don't know. It's just not very compatible with the YouTube chat box, and apparently it's like a running issue for a lot of people. I've spent several hours trying to fix it, and it just, no, it does not want to work. It's really frustrating. I'm just hoping they eventually update it, because until they release a fix for it, I can't use it, which is very annoying. Okay. So close to perfect. Does anyone want to give a go at trying to say this name here? I have no idea how to do that. That's confusing. So close to perfect. I'm gonna try Googling it. Is that a bad idea? I don't know. Hold on. Oh, it is a word. Hold on. Now we're learning things. Well, I guess anything can be a word if you try hard enough. This person's pretty popular on every platform. No pronunciation guide, unfortunately. I'm just gonna wing it. 'Cause, I mean, really, what else do I do? Alright. Oh my god, hold on. I got something in my eye. This is so unfair. Perfect stream scuffed by once again me and my body. Ow! Ah! The book I'm reading for school is the most boring book I've ever read. Is it The Crucible? Because then I agree. It's just like, pedophilia. I'm done. That's the whole book. That's a bit unfair, but it was very boring to read. Okay. So close to perfect. Bahiyant. Number 1. Theoretically, Kirishima knew Bakugo was popular. The guy's already got consistent media coverage and a considerable fan following, after all, and their class hasn't even graduated yet. Though, they might as well be, since they're out in the city more than they are in class these days. Kirishima hasn't talked to his friends for more than 10 minutes in, like, a week. But he's sure seeing them on the... Oh, hello, Project Genesis, and hey, Pillar. What are you doing? I'm reading fan fiction. My original calling, truly. 10 minutes in, like, a week. But he's sure seeing them on the news a lot. It's cool as hell. But he kind of misses them. Which is why he goes looking for Bakugo one fine Saturday morning, only to find him standing outside the dorms with a girl. As she says, "I like you. Please go out with me." Kirishima's forced. Ugh. Fanfics are cringe? Yes. Yes, they are. I don't care. I'm just do it anyway. Fuck it. This is hardly gonna be the cringiest thing I do today. Go out with me. Kirishima's first thought is, oh my god, I need a picture of his face. Because the scowl on Bakugo's face is truly, magnificently hilarious. His second is, why didn't I realize people could have crushes on him?
Okay, he doesn't mean it like that. Of course, people might find Bakugo attractive. Objectively, he is. Kirishima's own first impression of him was along the lines of, oh, he's sort of pretty in a super intimidating way. But after 3 years of knowing him and watching him rage quit Mario Kart, having someone confess to him in the most cliche way is like seeing a chimpanzee do the electric slide or something. Theoretically possible, but really baffling to see it happen. Like, this is Bakugo, after all. What did this girl think was going to happen? Okay, hold on. It's alright, Bot. We can just accept that they're cringe and move on with our life. They are cringe, but that's okay. Hold on, I'm gonna change the background noise because I don't know if I like that one. It sort of just sounds like someone's peeing. Is that a bad opinion? Hold on. Ooh, this one's cool, but that also sort of sounds like peeing. What is with me and picking ones that sound like peeing? Ew. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, let's play this one, but like quieter, so it's less pee. P-E. P-P-E. Pee-like. Was going to happen. Yeah. Anyway, back to reading. You can't hear it? Okay, I guess I'll put it louder and then lower the volume for me then. Can you hear it now? It's not meant to be super loud, it's meant to be like background noise. Anyway. Okay. Okay. Back to reading. I'm gonna zoom this out a bit for you guys. No. Nope, hate that. Okay. No. Hmm. No. Bakugo grunts. Exactly. The girl's expression falls. Kirishima shifts on his feet, glancing away awkwardly. He considers hiding behind a bush, but he feels like if he moves, they're gonna spot him. Well, they probably already did. His hair's bright red, and he's wearing a purple shirt with pink lightning strikes all over it. Maybe if he just turns around and waits for them to finish. No, that's weird as hell. What is he, a bugged NPC? Nope, I don't like how I delivered that line. No, that's weird as hell. What is... Maybe if he just turns around and waits for them to finish. No, that's weird as hell. What is he, a bugged NPC? Please! She steps forward, reaching for Bakugo's hand. Just one date. We'll have fun, I'm sure. I'll change your mind. Bakugo snatches his hand out of her grasp, scowl morphing into a snarl, temper unleashed. Which is fair because, damn, not cool. A no is a no. Fuck no. Get out of my sight, you're pissing me off. But the girl does not take a hint. She tries to grab him again, as if she's desperate for contact, and suspicions start forming in Kirishima's head. Incidents with touch-based quirks on the field coming to mind. So, he hurriedly bounced down the steps of the dorms, barreling into Bakugo and slinging an arm around his shoulders. The girl's fingers graze uselessly along Kirishima's shirt. Babe! Kirishima says, his smile blindingly airheaded. There you are. You didn't wake me up. Did you go out on a run already? I thought I said I'd come with you. Bakugo turns his head slowly, fixing him with a blank stare. Kirishima cranks up the smile, leans into his best friend dopily. Please play along, he begs internally. Even as part of him muses, there's a 50% chance he'll just kill both of us on the spot. Ejiro, says Bakugo. Okay, Kirishima's mind. Kirishima. Okay. Kirishima's mind squeaks. Okay. This is happening. You were tired last night. I didn't want to wake you. Bakugo continues in this weirdly calm tone, so at odds with his growling not even 5 seconds ago. It's noticeably soft. For him. Kirishima's cheeks pinken on their own. Who are you and what have you done with my boyfriend? He teases. Heart beating way too fast. What the heck? You're not normally this sweet. Bakugo clicks his tongue, shoving him away by the face. Fine. See if I ever make you breakfast again. Oh, don't be like that. I was just joking. Come on, what did you make today? Is it in the fridge? Can I go eat it now? Christ, you drive me insane. Bakugo grouses. It's just rice and fish, yes. It's in the fridge. No, you can't eat it anymore because you're ungrateful and I hate you. Hold on, I'm gonna maybe redo that last part. What did you make today? Is it in the fridge? Christ, you drive me insane. Bakugo grouses. You two are. Yes. It's in the fridge. No, you can't eat it anymore because you're ungrateful and I hate you.
What is wrong with Bot and Jaden? What is with their constant need for arson? It's more than mine, which is honestly just admirable at some point. At some point it becomes so rampant, I genuinely just have to admire you, because I don't know what else to say.
Kirishima hooks his chin on Bakugo's shoulder, pouting. That's not what you said last night. Bakugo chokes. Kirishima grins. Man, Bakugo's so fun to tease. The girl that Kirishima nearly forgot was there, whoops, haha, clears her throat. You have a boyfriend? Nobody told me you were taken, she says doubtfully. Bakugo just looks at her. You're still here?
Fucking hell! That's... oh, jeez. Okay.
You're still here. It takes all of the willpower Kirishima has to not outwardly react to that jab. Crap, Bakugo is hilariously mean. Poor girl. He'd feel bad if she actually knew how to take a rejection. Hi. Yeah, he's taken, he says, injecting himself into the conversation. I'm Kirishima. Nice to meet you. I hope I didn't interrupt anything. The girl's face sours. But I kinda need this guy for a study date, so please excuse us. Once the door closes behind him, he sags against it with a sigh. He releases his hold on Bakugo, idly registering the heat of his skin. His waist is kinda slim, huh? Neat. Why'd you do that? Bakugo asks. Kirishima holds his up. Why'd you do that? Nope, I'm gonna redo it. Why'd you do that? Bakugo asks. Kirishima holds up his hands. Look, I know you could have handled it, but it was getting kind of painful me to... Ugh. Look, I know you could have handled it, but it was getting kind of painful for me to watch, dude. Bakugo cuffs his shoulder. No, you idiot. The boyfriend excuse. Really? Warmth fills Kirishima's cheeks. He huffs. I just... I'm gonna randomly take breaks to yawn today. He huffs. He huffs. I just woke up, okay? Brain's not exactly firing on all cylinders. Hate that saying. I just woke up, okay? Brain's not exactly firing on all cylinders. Bakugo studies him for a long second, a strange expression on his face. Just as Kirishima begins to sweat, thinking Bakugo might be madder than he thought, the guy says, "So your first instinct was to call me babe?" Kirishima squeaks, lurching forward on some instinct. Kirishima squeaks, lurching forward on some instinct to clap his hands over Bakugo's mouth. Don't say it. Bakugo grabs his wrists, yanks them away. And why the fuck not? It sounds weird coming from you. Bakugo narrows his eyes, mouth curling. Oh, you're embarrassed? Am I embarrassing you, babe? Kirishima's face flares crimson. The hell? Why does Bakugo sound so... Why Kirishima's flustered, first of all? Why is Kirishima flustered would be the appropriate sentence there. Why is Kirishima so flustered, first of all? He tries to shake off Bakugo's hands, but it's useless. Bakugo doesn't budge. Dude, stop playing. No. Dude, stop playing. He laughs nervously. Come on, I'm hungry. Let me get breakfast before we start sparring or whatever. Sparring? Huh? Sparring. Interesting. Sparring. Huh. No, I like the first one better. What's up? What happened? Did I do something? What's my issue? Hello, that's so vague. Is it the banner? I just remembered. I went through everything in my brain it could be, and then I remembered I had to do the banner today. What happened? You did something? Was it muting both Jaden and Bot? Because I did notice that. Maybe just limit it to once a day, man. It's alright, I don't mind them too much. Oh, he didn't bot. He only banned Jaden? Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Perma? Hell no. No perma banning until they say, like, something bad. That's not bad at all. Arson is, most of the time, pretty funny.
Be careful, yo. Hold on, I'm just putting out the banner. I do not know how to spell this author's name without reading it. Reading it off the AO3, hold on. H-R-U Y-T-H-N. Paste. Okay. Yeah, don't go around permabanning anyone. Alright. He doesn't deserve that. His weird crushes aside, he's alright. He's a little annoying, but so am I.
We get breakfast before we start sparring or whatever. Sparring, huh? Sparring, huh?
I don't know how to do this line. Oh, can I? I'm the only one that can permaban? Great, I'm gonna start permabanning everyone in chat just for the meme. No.
Sparring, huh? Bakugo leans in, smoking like he smelled blood. Kirishima hardens instinctively, pulling back as far as Bakugo's grip will let him, which isn't very far at all. Shivers break over his skin where warm breath lands. He feels like he's about to get a chunk. He feels like he's about to get a chunk ripped out of his neck. But all Bakugo does is pause, their noses an inch from each other, and stare. Kirishima goes cross-eyed, meeting his eyes. His heart pounds. He licks his lips for some reason. Bakugo's hands fall away, and he steps back, wearing that odd look again. Kirishima doesn't know what to make of it. Breakfast, he says, and then a study date, like you said. We're doing chemistry today. With that, he turns away and heads for the kitchen, leaving Kirishima slumped against the door, wondering what the hell just happened. Study date. He blushes. Yeah, he brought this on himself. I got a full, 8 hours of sleep. This is insane. Yeah, he brought this on himself, really. Two. Let's try again. Bot's being so dramatic. Sorry, Pillar. I actually did not know that I was the only one that could permaban, but that's good to know. Two. A couple days later, Bakugo turns to him at lunch, goes, "Open your mouth," and then feeds him part of his homemade bento. Kirishima chews, puzzled. Thanks? It's good. Bakugo grunts, bringing up a piece of tamagoyaki to Kirishima's mouth. On your 3 o'clock. Immediately, Kirishima's mind shifts onto the field. His eyes dart over, mind tense, body relaxed but thrumming for a fight, for an enemy. But where he expects to see villains, there's just students. Students eating, talking, laughing, staring right at him and Bakugo. Oh. It's the girl. Kirishima hums around a spoonful of pickled veggies. Bakugo pulls back, scoops some for himself, and eats it off the same spoon. Kirishima will process that later. She's still bothering you? He asked quietly, shuffling closer and offering his juice box to Bakugo.
Nom, nom, nom. I need coffee.
I am back, bestie. Amazing. Amazing line, Jaden. Thank you. I can really feel the appreciation for chat that chat has for each other today. Bakugo shrugs. My stomach keeps making growling noises. It's really annoying. Bakugo shrugs, leans in and takes a sip, right from his hand. Fucking staring at me, isn't she? You gonna do something about it? Boyfriend? Hearing him say that is just as bad as hearing him say babe. Kirishima wonders if he should start a blacklist for things Bakugo should never say. It'd get him beat up, but still. Of course, anything to help a bro. Bakugo snorts. Just get on with it. Part of Kirishima wonders why Bakugo's still okay with playing out his rushed lie from last time. He's got to have at least 3 better ideas to dissuade her, right? A greater part of him, however, is more concerned with tilting Bakugo's chin with a finger, ducking in to drop a light kiss to the swell of his cheek to bother. I need to re-say this sentence. A greater part of him, however, is more concerned with tilting Bakugo's chin with a finger, and ducking in to drop a light kiss to the swell of his cheek to bother thinking harder about it. I think I messed that up again. And ducking in to drop a light kiss to the swell of his cheek to bother thinking hard about it. Thanks for the food, he says, lips brushing soft skin. Bakugo grunts and leans into him, slouching so his head brushes Kirishima's shoulder. Kirishima lifts his arm, and Bakugo immediately snuggles in, pulling Kirishima's arm around him. Man, Bakugo's a good actor. He makes it look so effortless. I'm really getting sabotaged by my own tiredness today. It's not exactly the most comfortable of positions, but Kirishima finds he doesn't actually mind it. Weird. Bakugo pushes his bento over. Eat, he commands, snagging a piece of Kirishima's fish with his chopsticks. Thanks. Your cooking is seriously good, you know. Course I know. I'm the one cooking it. Yo, Kachan. Denki pipes up, eyebrows wiggling. Can I have some loving homemade food too? Bakugo flips him off. Fuck no. Oh, come on, you're playing favorites again? Maybe if you were better at eating, I'd give some to you. Better at eating? What does that even mean? Like chewing? I can chew just fine. No, it means you're a sloppy eater, Seru says. Bakugo grunts approvingly. You got rice all over the front of your shirt, man. See you, Mineral.
Ah, my shoulder's itchy.
Of your shirt, man. Kaminari looks down. He picks a grain off and pops it in his mouth. Kirishima's sloppy too, he protests, while still picking rice off his shirt to eat. Not when Bakugo's feeding him, he isn't, Mina says. Stop eating your shirt, Rice Stanky. It's weird to watch. Don't watch then. You look like an ape picking off lice to munch on. How dare you? It just degenerates from there. At one point, Kaminari considers dipping his shirt in soy sauce, and Bakugo throws a spoon at him. A mild reaction for him, but there's not much he can do without leaving Kirishima's side. Towards the end of the lunch hour, Kirishima remembers who they're putting an act on for, and glances up. The girl's gone. He frowns. How long has she been gone for? When he looks down, it's to catch Bakugo's lidded gaze. His heart gives a single startled lurch. Bakugo sits back up, and Kirishima's entire side goes cold. He pulls his jacket tighter around himself, but the warmth's already gone. It's probably just because Bakugo runs hot. Hey cutie, it's nice to see you again. Doubt she'll bother me anymore, Bakugo mutters, packing up his bento. Uh, Is it just Kirishima that feels something odd in the air? He thinks it was too abrupt, like he should have played it to the proper end. Like he should have walked to class with Bakugo under his arm, finally parting at their desks, and only with another kiss or something. But that's silly because they're not together. Kirishima shakes himself. Come on, Eijiro. You're not a burgeoning actor or anything. Get it together. He was just helping a friend out, and now his job's done, so he can leave all this confusion behind him. Good night, Super. I hope you sleep well. It's only later that Kirishima will think to wonder why some of their friends had any questions about the cheek kiss and the food sharing. Oh, you got a new niece? That's so cute. You must be super busy then. I mean, it's always busy when a new kid gets born, right? Oh, all that stretching. Okay. Okay. Number 3. Bakugo barges into his room. Kirishima, you're free today. My Bakugo voice has gone downhill for a while. I haven't had a lot of practice. Bakugo barges into his room. Kirishima. Okay. Hold on, I want to check something. I need to pause something and check it. I want to just listen back to it because I'm using a new computer and I know this one sort of ruins my mic sometimes, so I just want to make sure I'm not recording something that sounds dog shit in post. It's only later that Kirishima will think to wonder. It's not too bad. It's not as good as my old laptop, but I can't really do anything about that, to be honest. Hopefully I can fix it later. Anyway,
I'm really not feeling the ASMR today. I'm not really finding ones I like. Oh, hey, Ace. And your birthday. Man, you must have been busy. I guess this works. Okay.
Bakugo barges into his room. Kirishima, you're free today. Bakugo does this thing, where he never asks questions like a normal person. Instead, he makes statements like he already knows the answer. And if he's ever wrong and you correct him, he just clicks his tongue. It's kind of endearing, in a funny way. Not so much at 9 a.m., though. Yeah, Kirishima replies blearily, rubbing the sleep from his eyes. Why, someone dying? I wish.
Shit.
I wish, Bakugo says darkly. Got a family gathering. You're coming.
I am?
Yes. You get free food and I get to use you as a buffer for nosy busybodies. Pretty sure some uncle's got puppies for you to play with. Don't make me sound like a dog on a playdate, dude. Kirishima groans, stretching hard enough to pop something in his back. But, yeah, I'll go. His bed dips. He peeks an eye open to see Bakugo sitting by his hip. The slice of sunlight drifting through the parted curtains paints him gold. His pale eyelashes are glowing. You gotta pretend to be my boyfriend again, though, he says. Kirishima squints. What? Why? I want to rub it in my stupid...
Oh, shit.
I want
to... Okay. Hold on.
I want to rub it in my stupid... Stupid. I want to rub it in my stupid cousin's face. He made a bet I wouldn't have one by now because I'm horrible and stinky. You are stinky, Kirishima admits. But not like a bad stinky. And you were kind of horrible. But not really. You were horrible like the way a chihuahua is horrible. Bakugo stands. Never mind, I take it back. You can stay here and rot. I'll eat all the free food myself. Kirishima lurches up and grabs his wrist, pulling him hard back enough to fall into Kirishima's chest. No, my food! I mean, I'm sorry, man. Let me come with. I'll be the best fake boyfriend for you. Your cousin will lose so hard, bro. I don't know. You'll probably be too busy stuffing your face.
I'm gonna redo that. I hated that. Num num num. One more time.
I don't know.
Nope, hate that. One more time.
I don't know. You're probably too busy stuffing your face to be any use to me. Kirishima whines, pushing into Bakugo and forcing them into bed. Bakugo turns his way. Bakugo turns his head away, acting like he can't see Kirishima. Bakugo, please, I promise. I'll hold your hand and give you kisses and everything. Bakugo glances at him, and he cranks the puppy eyes up to 11. Fine. You better sell this. I will. Kirishima grins. So, when is it? In an hour. Fuck. I hate that. My delivery's so shit today. One more time. I will get it, I promise. When is it? In an hour, says Bakugo. I keep knocking the mic. In an hour, says Bakugo, prompting Kirishima to choke on his spit. Dude, that's... When were you going to tell me? I'm telling you now, aren't I? I'm talking about advanced warning, Bakugo. Up, move, I need to get ready. What are we bringing for your parents, dude? I can't show up empty-handed. I'm gonna redo that. I'm telling you now, aren't I? I'm talking about advanced warning, Bakugo. Up, move, I need to get ready. What are we bringing for your parents, dude? I can't show up empty-handed. A melon, some flowers? You think I'm an idiot or something? Okay, I'm redoing that. A melon, some flowers. You think I'm an idiot or something? Bakugo shoos him from the closet. Go brush your teeth. I'm picking your clothes today. We leave in 15. Roger that.
My brain hurts. Hold on, stretching time. Ow. Maybe I'm just gonna take a nap. You'll wake me up in 15 minutes. And I'll keep reading. There's something about listening to my own voice constantly with like background noise in the background that just makes me really tired. It's too effective. I'm back. Micro nap, micro nap.
Roger that. They show up on time. Thankfully. Before they walk in, though, Bakugo holds out his hand expectantly. You said this was okay. He grunts. You said this was okay.
Yeah, sure. I had like 7 hours. I actually slept quite a bit.
Oh. Right, he did say that. But now faced with the actual prospect, his heart is freaking out for some reason. Kirishima swallows, fingers slipping between Bakugo's. Yep, it's great. I mean, I don't mind. This is nice, fine. It's fine. Bakugo raises an eyebrow. Good to know. He adjusts their hands, lacing them closer. which makes it even worse for Kirishima's circulatory system somehow, and goes to unlock the door. Kirishima surreptitiously. Kirishima surreptitiously. Kirishima surreptitiously slaps himself. Man, all the nerves about meeting Bakugo's extended family is getting to him. Pull it together, it's just a hand. It... Okay. It's Bakugo's hand, his mind says nonsensically. He decides he must still be tired from waking up so early. Katsuki! Mitsuki exclaims when they walk through the door. You actually came, you brat! Said I would, Bakugo grumbles, as she pulls him for a crushing hug. God, you grow more monstrous. Oh, God. For a crushing hug. Okay. God, you grow more monstrous each... Fucking hell. One more time. God, you grow more monstrous each day, hag. You're crushing my ribs. And you're as insufferable as ever, she says, pinching his cheeks. Her eyes light on Kirishima, trailing down to their joined hands. I see you brought Eijiro. Fucking duh. Kirishima smiles, offering the flowers and nudging Bakugo to do the same with the melon. Glad to see you again, Miss Bakugo. We brought stuff. Hope they're okay. Oh, they're perfect, she coos. Here, just put it over here. It's good to have you over. It's been a while since I saw my favorite son, and we all know I'm not talking about Katsuki. Kirishima squeaks. Does she... him? He's the favorite? Fucking hag, Bakugo hisses. I told you not to... God, you're embarrassing. Oh. Did Bakugo tell them about the fake dating? Kirishima exhales. Okay, that makes sense. She's just playing the part. That nearly gave a... She's just playing the part. That nearly gave him a heart attack. Jeez. Mitsuki rolls her eyes. All right, my bad. Go say hi to your dad. I'm going to steal Eijiro from you. I'm going to steal Eijiro from you. Go on, shoo. Fuck. Eijiro from you. Go on, shoo. Bakugo glares at her, reluctantly pulling away. You better not... Fuck. One more time. You better not scare him off. You act like you haven't had him over before. He knows me, brat. Now get going. She hooks her arm around Kirishima's, pointing him into the living room. It's not you, it's the fucking extras you're gonna introduce him to, Bakugo yells at their backs. Don't call your family extras! Hold on. Don't call your family extras, idiot son! Mitsuki hollers over her shoulder. Kirishima bites back a smile. The Bakugos are always so lively, huh? Okay. He's kind of excited to meet everyone else. I hope it's okay that Katsuki brought me along, he says. Mitsuki gives him an Mitsuki gives him an incredulous look. You kidding? I'd drag him over myself if he didn't. You're welcome here any time, kiddo. And the rest of the family have been dying to meet the guy Katsuki won't shut up about. Bakugo okay, hold on. I'm very quickly gonna change headsets because I cannot hear much in this one, and I made a mistake. And I should have known. So give me a second, I'm just switching to a different headset. Between my three meds, three meds, my three mods, two of which get no sleep, it is highly unlikely all of them are off for any more than an hour, and also, I am always here, Jaden. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just quickly switching these out. Hopefully this doesn't ruin anything. Alright. Hold on, give me a second. Just very quickly. Alright, next. The guy Katsuki won't shut up about. Kirishima blinks. Damn. Is Bakugo preparing for this moment for that long? He's always one step ahead, isn't he? When they step into the living room, it's packed full. Blonde everywhere he looks. Looks like it's Mitsuki's side of the family. That's, well, here's to hoping he comes out alive. Oh my god! Nope. What was that? That's a... Oh my god! One lady says gleefully. Red hair? Is this the Kirishima? Just like that, a dozen heads whip around to stare. It's a little unnerving. So many Bakugos and so many different fonts. Wow. Kirishima bows, smiling brightly. Hi, it's really nice to meet you all. Thanks for inviting you. Thanks for inviting you. Thanks for inviting me. A beat of silence. Then, a guy sitting cross-legged by the TV sighs. Shit. I guess I owe the asshole money now. Shit. I guess I owe the asshole money. Shit. I guess I owe the asshole money now. I'm gonna redo that again. Shit. I guess I owe the asshole money now. Mitsuki laughs, pulling Kirishima into the room and dumping him next to a buff man with a close-shaved hair. Some uncle, probably. I told you not to bet against my kid, Yota. I didn't think he was real, Auntie, Yota groans. Katsuki made him sound too perfect. I thought he was imaginary. Kirishima blushes, sinks back into the couch. He's got a reputation to live up to now? Damn, Bakugo, what did you say? The uncle next to him cracks open a beer and hands it to him. You're going to need this. Kirishima stares at it like it's a bomb. Does he drink it? He's underage, but is he allowed to turn it down? Will Bakugo's uncle kick his ass if he does? Is this a test? Are they judging him for how worthy for Bakugo he is based on whether or not he drinks it? Another cousin leans in on his other... Another cousin leans in on his other side. Katsuki's told us so much about you, she says excitedly. He doesn't say much in the group chat, but once Ryota... Fuck. The cousin leans in on his other side. Katsuki's told us so much about you, she says excitedly. He doesn't say much in the group chat, but once Ryota egged him on, it was like he couldn't stop bragging about you. Is it what? Oh, fuck. Is it true you once ripped up a tree with your bare hands? Uh, uh, yeah, he stutters. No, I want to redo that. Yeah, he stutters. But it wasn't. I didn't mean to. Oh, jeez, an older lady says. He's just as sweet as Katsuki said he was. She pauses, grins. Oh my god, that's Bakugo's grin. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Kirishima swallows. Kirishima swallows. Looks like he's in for a ride. Katsuki! Kirishima gasps, stumbling into the kitchen. Help! Bakugo turns, hurriedly dropping the knife to the cutting board as Kirishima slumps over his back, whimpering. The hell happened to you? He asks, bewildered. Too many questions, Kirishima says, voice muffled against his shoulder. His hands find purchase on Bakugo's hips, provided providing much-needed stability. His head is spinning. He whines when Bakugo's back starts shaking with repressed laughter. No, stop moving, dude. It's been 10 minutes, Bakugo snickers. They too much for you, Unbreakable? It's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna redo it. One more time. It's been 10 minutes, Bakugo snickers. Are they too much for you, Unbreakable? Oh, it was like getting hit with 15 howitzers one after another, babe. Come on. Kirishima raises his head. What are you guys making? Just some extra dishes, Masaru says, silent up until now. He's smiling at them, eyes glinting behind his glasses. Would you like to help? If it means I get to stay here, yes, he replies instantly, squeezing Bakugo once before letting go. Where do you need me? Masaru directs him. Ah! Masaru directs him.
Oh.
Masaru.
Num num num.
Masaru directs him through a couple simple steps, mostly taking over for Bakugo with cutting stuff so he can man the stove. It's a nice break, and such a fascinating contrast to the atmosphere in the living room. Not as charged, but just as familiar. Warm. Kirishima's having fun, he realizes. Even when he was getting interrogated, he was having fun. Well, it's Bakugo after all. Anything related to him, Kirishima is going to like. What are you smiling like that for? Bakugo brushes a knuckle to the edge of his mouth, expression wry. You snuck some curry when I wasn't looking, didn't you? Kirishima gasps, I'd never. You literally have it smeared all over your chin. What? Where? He slaps his hand to his face, wiping and checking his hands for incriminating evidence. It was only a little bit, just a taste. Did I get it? Bakugo's mouth twitches. I was joking. Oh. Kirishima's face goes pink. Damn it, I've got to stop falling for that. Well, aren't you two sickeningly sweet? Mitsuki says, walking in with someone's kid on her hip. She gives her husband a slap on the butt, grinning when he sputters. Right, says Bakugo. Like that wasn't gross as hell to witness. Kirishima turns away, muffling a laugh. Bakugo elbows him with a grumble, muttering about embarrassing parents and family members and how he better not blackmail him with the stuff he's learned today, and Kirishima just holds him and presses a kiss to his temple. He shuts up. You have a really nice family, Katsuki, he says, smiling into his hair. Thanks for bringing me along. Bakugo is silent, ladle limp in his grip. Kirishima peeks down at him to see that his ears are pink. And suddenly, he realizes what he just did, and why he did it. Just because it wasn't for an audience. His body just acted on his own, too full of some emotion, and he'd...
Okay, micro nap time.
Too full of some emotion, and
Life is full of many things. Life is full of really long fan fictions, mostly. So many. We're not even halfway done yet. We're on 40 minutes already. Oh my god. So many. We're in trouble.
too full of some emotion, and
That's okay. I don't mind. I like reading.
So cute, Mitsuki sighs. Masaru nods, sending Kirishima a knowing smile. He clears his throat, stepping away to pick up the knife again. His heart beats triple time. He doesn't look at Bakugo. So, whose kid is that? Thankfully for his nerves, the rest of dinner goes smoothly, and he doesn't slip up like that again. Still, Kirishima is acutely aware of every action he takes from then on. Every brush of Bakugo's skin against his. Every touch they share under the guise of their relationship. It confuses him, just a little. It makes him feel... He's not sure what it is, but he feels something. He sneaks a glance at Bakugo every now and again, but he looks as normal as ever, and it leaves Kirishima a little lost. He's a little glad when the day ends, though he finds himself strangely missing the weight, feeling Bakugo's hand on his. Man, this fake dating thing is really messing with him. I'm not going to do karaoke today, not for a while at least, because I want to finish this. Ugh. Nom, nom, nom. Okay. Anyway, I don't have anything to sing.
Watching my friends get rich for
This fake dating thing is
an
really messing
emptiness
with
in your chest, knowing that you told me shit. Okay, part 4. Jaden, I'm not gonna do it today, sorry. I'm not in the mood. Okay. Let's do number 4. Okay. Number 4. They're wandering down a random shopping district when Kirishima sees it. Open promotion. Discounted parfaits for couples. Couples. Open promotion. Opening promotion. Discounted parfaits for couples. Come in and ask us about it. Kirishima jerks to a stop, grabbing Bakugo by the baggy seat of his pants. What the fuck? Dude, we have to go, Kirishima says seriously. I need that parfait. So you grabbed my ass? Kirishima hisses. So you grabbed my ass? So you grabbed my ass? Bakugo hisses. You don't even like that shit. There's a discount. Also, I grabbed your pants. Everything else you wear isn't... There's a discount. There's a discount. Also, I grabbed your pants. Everything else you wear isn't half as grabbable as your pants, dude. You should probably fix that. What if they get caught on something one day and, like, de-pants you? You, Bakugo says threateningly, of all people, have no room to talk about my clothing sense to me. Okay, but can we go in? Kirishima clasps his hands together, puts on his best pleading face. Please, Bakugo? Please? Bakugo grimaces and pushes his face away. Fucking hold on. He squints at the promotional board, dissects the score. He squints at the promotional board, dissects the storefront with critical eyes. When he decides the place is up to his standards, he nods, holding out a hand for Kirishima to take. Oh, all my takes keep getting ruined by the fact that I'm yawning. It's horrible. When he decides the place is up to his standards... One more time. When he decides the place is up to his standards, he nods, holding out a hand for Kirishima to take. Might as well, he says. Might as well. What is Bot yoing about? What's going on? Yo, that's gay. Really? You just noticed? Man. What are you talking about? Kirishima's a girl, actually. So it can't be gay. Literally impossible. Holding out a hand for Kirishima to take. Might as well, he says. I'm already pros at this shit. Kirishima pumps a fist into the air. Hell yeah! He readies himself to answer basic questions to prove their eligibility, expecting to get interrogated when they walk in and ask about the promotion. He's gonna ace this quiz so hard. He knows everything about Bakugo, and everything else he could just spin off their friendship. Except, the girl behind him at the cash register just smiles at them and says,
I saw you guys out the window. I saw you guys out the window. Must have been together a while, huh? I know an old married type when I see one. Yeah? Bakugo snorts. Well, I'm about to divorce him for bringing me in here, so I guess that checks out. Katsuki. The girl laughs and points them towards a table in the corner, handing them 2 menus. That was easy. Guess they really are pros at fake dating without consciously trying. Bakugo wrinkles his nose. Gross. They've got a mayo parfait here. What the hell's in a mayo parfait anyway? Mayo, probably. Kirishima kicks him under the table. Oh, whoops. Bakugo kicks him under the table. Kirishima traps his foot. This is the most, like, yeah, this is like the most friendly interaction ever. There's nothing romantic about this whatsoever. Bakugo kicks him under the table. Kirishima traps his foot between his own, hardening his shins when Bakugo tries wiggling out. Bakugo swears at him, but resigns himself to his capture soon after, muttering about how it's not worth the fight. They're actually like cousins. That's why he was at the family reunion. So, just so you know. They're not even like romantically involved. They're barely even friends. They're just cousins. Kirishima catches the girl giggling quietly behind her hand. They order a single mixed berry parfait, easily agreeing on sharing so they don't stray too long from their meal plans. It tastes pretty good. Not too sweet, and the layers of fruit between the queen. Not too sweet, and the layers of fruit between the cream are refreshingly cold. At some point, Bakugo takes out his phone and starts reading the ebook of their English assignment. So Kirishima jokingly holds up a spoon of fruit and cream to his mouth. Astonishingly, Bakugo just opens up and lets Kirishima feed him. It's such a shock that Kirishima doesn't even get to tease him like he planned to. Bakugo glances up, mouth lifting at the corners. What? I, nothing. Kirishima looks at the spoon. The spoon that he just slid between Bakugo's lips. The spoon that they've been sharing the whole time. Why is he just noticing that now? I think we're done with the parfait. Do you want anything else? I'm good, Bakugo replies, sweeping a thumb over his bottom lip to wipe the cream off. He licks it clean. You? Huh? Kirishima blinks, rebooting. Yeah, I'm ready to leave. Yeah. He wants to melt into the freshly polished pastel blue floor. What is wrong with him? It's just Bakugo. Sweaty, scowly Bakugo. It's just them, hanging out. Just 2 guys, sharing a parfait and pretty much acting like normal, except for a couple extra touches here and there. See, this is completely platonic. Just him and Bakugo, barely needing to do anything more to convince people they're together. Totally normal. There's nothing to get flustered over. And yet, Kirishima finds himself blushing when Bakugo nudges him aside and pays for them. They leave the store, stomachs full. Somehow, Kirishima feels like he got more than they asked for. No. Somehow, Kirishima feels like he got more than he asked for. They're sharing because they're siblings, and it, like, doesn't matter. Yeah, they're not gay. Sometimes I share, like, cutlery with my sister if it's, like, nothing else available, and to be honest, that's just, like, a normal thing for siblings. Super normal. These guys are such good bros. It's crazy. I wish I had a bro this cool. Yeah, exactly. No, they don't. I can't even say that with a straight face. Okay, siblings don't kiss on the mouth, but they have never kissed on the mouth, they've kissed on the cheek. And though I personally wouldn't kiss my sibling on the cheek, I know plenty of people that would kiss their sibling on the cheek. Shima feels like he got more than he asked for. Number 5. Riot! Amazing work out there today. Do you have time for a couple questions before you leave? Kirishima turns, flashing a tired smile. He takes in the camera aimed at him and the bright-eyed reporter and tries to muster up a bit of energy. His shift might have ended an hour ago, but a hero never really clocks out. Sure. He brushes dust and plaster from his arms, signaling to Sun Eater that he'll be over in 5. What you got for me? The reporter clears his throat, bouncing on his feet. He must be new. The enthusiasm is endearing. What can you tell us about the villain you just took down? Not much beyond what you saw here, I'm afraid. Kirishima stretches out his arms, pulling them across his chest. What the fuck? Bro, TikTok, you can see anything on TikTok, I'm convinced. That's insane. Twins are different people, Jaden. They could have fallen in love with each other for their personality. Twins with benefits is essentially what that's called, and that's terrifying. They had a copper manipulation quirk, so that would have put a dent in the reconstruction costs if we hadn't managed to stop them before they ripped up more than the front of those 2 stores over there. Uh-huh, the reporter says. His face is a little pink. Must be cold. It is nearing winter. Yeah, I saw you take him down yourself. Yes, I saw you take them down yourself. Yes, I saw you take them. Yes, I saw you take him down yourself. Can you give us insight on what your thought process was like? Yeah, sure. Kirishima gives them a rundown on their strategy. It's nothing mind-blowing, but the guy looks enraptured. It's a little embarrassing, especially because Kirishima doesn't think today's fight warrants much more than a... It's a little embarrassing, especially because Kirishima doesn't think today's fight warrants much more than a quick mention on the news. The rest of the reporter's questions continue along the same vein. Basic but not completely boring. Kirishima thinks with some humor that if Bakugo were getting these, he would have walked away by now. Well, thank you for your time, Red Riot. The reporter pauses. If Bakugo... I lost my place for a second there. That never happens. Oh, jeez. And just for the curious viewers out there who have been asking nonstop, what's your status right now? Kirishima tilts his head. Status? Like his hero status? Isn't it obvious he's active? Is this about his ranking? I'm sorry. I don't think I understand. The reporter locks eyes with him. Eyes shy. No. The reporter locks eyes with him. Smiles shy. You know, like if someone to give you. You know. You know, like if someone were to give you their number, would you take it? Oh. Oh god, he's asking if Kirishima is single. And from the way he's staring, he's wondering if Kirishima will take his number. Um, I mean, that's. He scratches his neck sheepishly, eyes darting around for an excuse to escape. How does he answer this without embarrassing the guy? Crap. Fat Gum didn't prepare him for these kinds of questions. Aren't they usually reserved for heroes people actually find attractive anyway? Why is he getting them now? He's just a sidekick. There you fucking are, says a familiar voice. One that instinctively drains the tension from Kirishima's shoulders before he realizes who it belongs to. Bakugo. Kirishima turns to find him stepping in close, scowl in place as he slugs Kirishima on the arm. The hell are you doing? Nope. The hell are you doing? Bakugo growls. We were supposed to get dinner after our shifts. I called you supposed to get dinner after our shifts. I called you like a dozen times, Kirishima. What the fuck? Kirishima blanches because, one, Bakugo swore on TV again, and two, he totally forgot to tell Bakugo he'd be late. Okay, after this, I'm gonna take like a 15-minute break, and then I'll do Piper. I got held up, man. I'm so sorry. I should have texted. Fucking right, making me wait. Bakugo mutters, something close to an actual pout on his face. So, you done here or what? Oh, no, that's still. So. So, you done here or what? Does he not realize? Kirishima bites back a laugh. He gestures to the camera. Sorry, just let me finish this up first. Bakugo blanks, like he just noticed it. Huh. Is that live? Yes, it is, Dynamite, the reporter says, wide-eyed. Do you want to say something to the viewers? Kirishima asks jokingly. Bakugo jostles him with his elbow and gives the camera a weighted look. Just hurry up. You're paying this time to make it up to me. Of course. But the reporter is always... But the reporter is always... Hey, Uchiyo. But the reporter is already waving his hands and backing up. Oh, no, it's all right. We already have everything we need, really. No need to entertain us longer. You two must be starving. Thank you for your hard work today. Sorry to keep you, right? Oh, okay, Kirishima says brightly. Inside, he breathes a sigh of relief. He really is hungry, and now he doesn't have to answer that awkward question. Get home safe! Bakugo's already pulling away. Oh, hey, Beckney. Get home safe. Get home safe! No, I hate that. I'm gonna go back to the original one. Get home safe! Bakugo's already pulling him away by the waist before he finishes talking, the fabric of his jacket warm against Kirishima's bare skin. He's pretty hungry too, huh? You didn't have to wait for me, you know? Kirishima shifts them into a more comfortable position, since it doesn't look like Bakugo's gonna stop marching them forward anytime soon. He throws his arm over Bakugo's shoulders, flicking a stray leaf off his friend's head. I fucking know that, Bakugo says. Kirishima waits, but he doesn't say anything more. Okay. So, when'd you get here? I didn't even hear you. Of course you didn't. I walked up in time to see you nearly break your mind trying to answer that stupid question. Bakugo snorts. Thought I'd lend you a hand. Give you an excuse to leave. Kirishima turns to him, awed. Is that what you were doing? I totally thought you were just being needy again. He gets a slap on his head for that. Fuck off! I'm not needy, Bakugo sputters, cheeks puffing out in anger. More importantly, you should have just told him to get lost, Red. Don't be a pussy about it. He shoves a hand in Kirishima's softening spikes, scrubbing around and making him laugh in protest. I can't just tell people that. Being a rude stick of dynamite is your brand, not mine. Speaking of, you know you're gonna get another meme made of you for interrupting my interview, right? Is this live? The camera was right there, Bakugo. I was trying to help you. Your sorry excuse for a stop spine. Ah, dude, stop! My hair's stuck in your jacket. Whose fault is that, huh? Yours! Needless to say, they take twice the amount of time to get food. Aizawa scolds them for coming back late, and Kirishima has to pretend it was because of an interview, and not because Bakugo kept goading him into a fight by flicking rice at him over the table. Yay! Another section done. Shit, my brain hurts. Y'all are doing the fire shit again.
Num 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 num. Shall I change my outfit? Hee 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 hee. No. Yay! Yay. Model change. Hooray. Back to reading. Oh my god, I got a notification and I didn't even notice. Thank you, Lee MC. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry, I didn't notice until now. That's why I have it stay up. I have it so it stays up on the screen until I notice it, and then I turn it off. Thank you. I'm so sorry. It's been an hour. Fuck. I didn't even notice. Oh, I shouldn't swear. I'm sorry. Ah. Okay.
The day after, Kaminari tells him he trended for a bit, and teases him about some pictures got of him and Bakugo. Apparently, old rumors about them flared up again. He shrugs it off. The public's been weirdly attentive to them since first year, but he does spend a couple of minutes taking in the candid shots. taking in the image of Bakugo's arms wrapped tight around him, their heads dipped in together. The slight curl of Bakugo's lips and Kirishima's answering grin. Bakugo's fingers skimming in his waistband, a thumb on his bare skin. Shots of them laughing, of Bakugo's bared teeth and rough affection there for everyone to see. Of Kirishima, looking comfortable under his touch, like he fits there. He never realized that how this is what they look like from the outside. Close, friendly, intimate. He wonders.
Oh my god, last part. This is a really cute part. I like this part. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and then what I'll do is I'll take 15 minutes, and then maybe I'll do some karaoke when I get back. If that works for everyone. Just checking in. Does that fit everyone else's schedule, hopefully? I'll do Piper when I come back as well. And then after that, I'm gonna do a Scott Pilgrim one. I don't know if I'll finish it, depending on how tired I get today. But I will try. I'll go get coffee as well. Hopefully that will keep me awake enough to get through this, because I keep making myself tired. Okay, next.
6. Bakugo kicks Kirishima's door open and stomps in. Go on a fucking date with me, he demands, throwing his cloud. Throwing his clothes and towel in Kirishima's hamper. Throwing his clothes and towel in Kirishima's hamper, before throwing the covers back down and wiggling into bed. Is your cousin bothering you about proof again? Kirishima lifts his arm, letting Bakugo fit his head against his shoulder and tilting his switch so Bakugo can see the screen. I thought he was convinced after I sent that pic of you in my sweater. No, you idiot, Bakugo mumbles. He takes a deep breath. I mean, just for us. For real. I want to kiss you on the fucking mouth and shit. Oh, cool. Kirishima hums absently, moving his character to climb up a mountain. They're supposed to be See you, Bekne. Have a good day. They're supposed to do... Oh, fuck. There's supposed to be treasure chests up here, and he really needs money to upgrade his armor. Wait. Wanna kiss you. His brain screeches to a halt. Hold on, he says. Do you like me? Bakugo raises his head, expression blank. Are you fucking serious? Yes? Kirishima opens and closes his mouth, dumbfounded. When did this happen? Probably a while ago, but I didn't notice till recently, Bakugo says flippantly. Was hoping you'd get it by now without me saying anything, but that turned out to be hopeless, so I resorted to just confessing, like a loser. What? 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 Kirishima stares at him, frozen. His mind is a freeze frame, a record sketch. Sketch! His mind is a freeze frame. There's so much left. I'm so tired.
Why am I so tired? I got like so much sleep. Yo, I don't even know. Hold on. I'm gonna turn on the AC a bit. Hopefully it doesn't show up on the recording, but I am so hot because it's literally like 40 degrees out. I might have to go get water after this as well.
Frozen.
Oh, oops. Sorry, I keep knocking my mic.
His mind is a freeze frame, a record scratch, a whole YouTube rewind where he relives all the instances over the past couple of months where Bakugo's been more affectionate. Mostly when they were pretending to date for various reasons. He then remembers how Bakugo was the one to instigate most of it, how he'd act so satisfied after. Was that him trying to hint at it? Because that's the most confusing way to make your feelings known that Kirishima has ever heard of. So,
I don't need to go to bed. It's 8. No, it's like 9 a.m. for me right now.
so, Bakugo asks, do you like me back or what? Like him back? Does he like Bakugo back? What is that? What does it mean to like someone? Is it like, does he like Bakugo in the way where he'd want him to use Eijiro instead of Kirishima, only to get shy when he does? Is Bakugo asking him if he likes him in the way that he'd like to... Is Bakugo asking him if he likes him in the way where he'd want them to hold hands, or where he'd get him... I don't need to sleep. I'm just tired because I'm reading this and I get myself tired. Is Bakugo asking if he likes him in the way... Is Bakugo asking him if he likes him in the way where he'd want them to hold hands? Where it'd get his heart racing and make his face flush? Make him sad when Bakugo lets go to open a door, or to pay for their meal again? Does he like Bakugo enough to go out with him when they have time in their busy schedules, eager for their moment together? To go to the arcade and win prizes for each other? To go rollerblading just to push each other over? Does he want to share food at a restaurant, or help him cook in the shared kitchen, washing dishes side by side and liking how their arms brush? Does he like Bakugo in the way that he drag him over to his room after they've brushed their teeth and showered? Their clothes thrown in the same hamper because they share clothes often enough that it's less of a hassle to just do laundry together these days. And ask him to sleep over. Just tonight. Only to end up sharing a bed every night. Does he want Bakugo like that? Want him enough to keep him like no one else has ever gotten to? Is that what it means, to like someone? Because if so, if that's what Bakugo's asking, then... You know what? Kirishima says thoughtfully. I think I've liked you this whole time too. And I think we're kind of already dating. Bakugo lays his hands over Kirishima's chest, props his chin there, eyes red. Red eyes warm under his constant frown. Yeah? I'll take a break after I finish this fic. Yeah? Kirishima sighs. You knew, didn't you? About the dating thing, sure. We weren't exactly being just bros, Bakugo says dryly. But the feelings things was... I mean, I hoped you would, but you weren't the type... But the feelings things was... I mean, I hoped you would, but you're the type to be really fucking friendly. I couldn't tell with you. So you decided to test the waters by stealth.
Ah, seriously. I keep messing up sentences. Hold on. I'm moving under my desk. That's why everything's shaking. Fuck.
I couldn't tell with you.
I will. What is with you guys and not believing I can drink water? Hey, Yuri.
So you decided to test the waters by stealth dating me. Kirishima concludes. Bakugo flushes. Fuck off. At least I didn't have to get someone to jumpstart my feelings for me. Yeah, that's surprisingly emotionally mature of you. Ow! Don't hit me! You barely felt that, you overgrown toddler.
I think I might redo that line.
You barely felt that, you overgrown toddler. Kirishima squishes Bakugo's round cheeks in his hand, huffing a laugh when Bakugo nips at his fingers with a growl. So, where do you want to go for our actual... So, where do you want to go for our first actually aware we're dating date? Hiking, Bakugo says promptly. Christmas break. We're camping up there for a night. Got some stuff for stargazing and shit. That's kind of romantic, dude. Bakugo chomps down on his hardened thumb. That's the point, fucker. Kinda reminds me of first year, though. Kirishima closes his eyes. Oh my god. We were dating in first year. Bakugo pauses. Huh. Guess we were. Is this why no one's batted an eye at their recent fake dating antics? That makes so much sense, Kirishima thinks despairingly. How did it take them 3 years to get here? How is that possible? Their friends are gonna laugh themselves into comas when they find out. You can already see it. Well, at least they made it. Oh, jeez. Huh. Well, at least they made it, in the end. Better late than never. Hey, you might think this was lame, but thanks for confessing, Kirishima says. Because it probably would have taken me a year to realize what we were, otherwise. He's not even joking. How sad is that? What kind of getting together story is this? His mums are never gonna stop teasing him about this. On second thought, maybe he just won't tell anyone how it happened. That's because you were too nice to think about what you were letting me get away with. Too fast. That's because you were too nice to think about what you were letting me get away with. Bakugo grunts, brushing the hair from Kirishima's face. You're too friendly. Kirishima thinks it's the opposite, really. Bakugo's given him too many things he'd never give to anyone. He wraps his arms around Bakugo's waist, humming. Nah, I think it's because I've grown used to having you like this. You've made me greedy, Katsuki. Bakugo pauses, surprised. But then a smirk pulls across his face. But then a smirk pulls across his face, pleased and deeply satisfied. Oh, he says lowly. All right, that's fine with me. Take all you want then, Eijiro. So Kirishima complies and pulls him in for a kiss.
Done! I'm done! Sorry, I shouldn't yell, but I'm done. And that's one done for today. Hooray, that means we achieved something. Hold on, I'm just gonna quickly save this one, and then we're gonna take a break for about 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna go get myself a drink, maybe an eating thing as well. Y'all should go get water, and then I'll be back to do Piper. Promise. Okay, give me a minute. Let me get some funky little music on for you guys as well. Retro sexy music. Ha. Too loud. Alright, I'll be back. Okay. Piper, Piper, Piper. Let me change the banner first. See, I do know. And I also had water, y'all. So no one can get on my ass today about not doing things, because I did literally do it. So. Now reading. Pied. Hyper. Chapter 13. 13. There you go. Yes, you're good, my dude. Christmas cookies? Ooh. I want Christmas cookies. I should buy cookies today. I'm going to the shopping center to hang out with my friend. I should buy cookies. Sorry, I clapped really loud next to the mic. Sometimes I forget it's there. Sometimes I forget I'm not talking into the void and you guys aren't just like hearing me through like telepathy or something. I don't know how to explain it. Eridanus? Eridate? What the fuck? That's probably a star or some shit, right? Hold on. We're gonna take a break. I have to Google the pronunciation of something again. Play a game. Can I pronounce this? Eridanus. Eridanus? Eridanus. Eridanus! I can do that. Okay! Got quite a bit. Let's go. Oh my god, I never even checked how long that last one was. I was so curious to see how long it ended up being. And then I never checked. It was an hour and 4 minutes. Okay. Actually, surprisingly shorter than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be at least an hour or so. I mean, like an hour and like 20 minutes or something. You know what I mean? Like substantially over an hour. But not really. That's fine though. I don't control the length of the fic, unfortunately. Okay, let's go. Oh, right. I was gonna do karaoke. Y'all need to remind me of this shit. I'm fucking stupid. Hold on. Let me pull up something fun. Yay! Hold on. Let's do karaoke. Feel free to drop suggestions for songs. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sing whatever, because it's me. I'm just gonna sing whatever I've been vibing with recently. I was actually thinking I might start posting on TikTok again. Because I thought it might be fun. Maybe that's wrong, though. Oh, not ad blocker. Hold on. I'm gonna mute this tab for a bit. I usually have my ad blocker on. I think I paused it today. I don't know why. Oh, because it was on my new computer. I haven't installed the ad blockers on this one yet. Sorry, y'all. Should I be saying this openly? I don't really care, to be honest. As far as I'm concerned, YouTube can go fuck themselves. Okay. Let's go! This is thematically appropriate, so it makes sense. Oh, the lead into this one's long, isn't it? That's okay.
That guy on bass? Oh, yeah? That's Todd. I know. Oh, yeah? You know? Oh, no.
Hello again, friend of a friend. I knew you when our common goal was waiting for the world to end. Now that the truth is just a rule that you can bend, you crack the whip, shape shift and trick the past again. Send you my love on a wire, lift you up every time everyone falls away. Ooh. let me know if the music or I'm too loud. I don't know. Because new mic, so let me know. Sorry, new computer, not new mic. Oh, hi Sharks, thank you. Got balls of steel, got an automobile for a minimum wage. Got real estate, I'm buying it all up in outer space. And now that the truth is just a rule that you can bend, you crack the whip, shape shift and trick the past again. Send you my love on a wire, lift you up every time, everyone pulls away. Ooh, it's a mechanical bull, the number one. You take a ride from anyone, everyone who wants to ride and pulls away. Ooh, from you. I'm trying to see what have I been listening to recently. Yay! I like that song. I might do one more. Now I'm in the singing mood. This is why it's a bad idea. Okay. Thinking. What should I sing? I've got to pick something that's like decently popular, because otherwise it won't have a good instrumental available. Hold on, I think I've got something. Yes! Okay. Temporarily mute. I really got to install ad blockers on this computer. I can't believe I forgot. It's because I don't really watch YouTube very often on my computer. It's usually anime. Right here on the bus, now you wanna fuss. It was magic hour. Counting motorbikes on the turnpikes, one of Eisenhower's. Live your life on a merry-go-round. Who starts a fire just to let it go out? If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. On a weak guitar, said you wrote a while in the waking hour. In fluorescent light, anti-social lights, watch a wilting flower. Live your life on a merry-go-round. Who builds a wall just to let it fall down? If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. Don't sit by the phone for me, wait at home for me, all alone for me. Your face was supposed to be hanging over me like a rosary, so morose for me, seeing ghosts of me, writing oaths to me. Is it so naive to wonder if I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight. If I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Tonight.
Yay! I love that song. I've been listening to those songs all week. So, wonderful. Finally get to sing them on stream. Let's go back to my main purpose in life. Reading fanfiction. It's Pied Piper time. Hooray! Oh, I moved. Hold on. Give me a second. I might need to change things. Give me a second, guys. Sorry. It's doing the thing again. No, scuff stream once again. Not fun. Sorry, there's like this weird Streamlabs has so many bugs. Like, do not even get me started on Streamlabs. I've got such a I'm just always pissed off at them because they've always got something new that's wrong with their program. Come on, y'all. It can't be that hard to like fix it. It's been months. Months. I wonder if they'll ever fix it, really. Hold on. Alright, I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening. And hopefully it works. It won't let me record. That's so mean. No. Sorry, this is not usual. This is a new error. I always encounter them on stream, never when I'm doing other things in my life. You notice that? It's just me. Oh, come on. Pied Piper by Black Hole CA. Chapter 13. Eridanus. Midoriya doesn't stick around UA for longer than necessary. Of course, he wanted to gawk at the shiny building for longer than he does, but something in his stomach twists when he looks at the... I can't see my mouse for some reason. That's my current issue. Makes it really hard to do anything when I can't see what I'm doing. I've noticed. Might think I'm crazy, but something in his stomach. I promise, I don't do this on purpose. Oh, I wish I was doing it on purpose. It'd be funnier then. If I was doing it on purpose, it'd be funny. Something in his...
Okay, retry. Something in his stomach twists when he looks at the windows glimmering in the early morning light of late September. He's late to school by a few hours, his teacher berating him for missing class, but he does nothing further than that. No phone call to Inko, no making the boys stay late, no reassigning of their cleaning duties. Though it comes as no surprise to Izuku. You know, I just realized I didn't turn down the volume of the... Oh, seriously, I'm a mess. Sorry, y'all. It's now a scuffed stream. And I wish I had a choice. Okay, hopefully that fixed some of the issue. Okay. Is it so naive to wonder if I saw... Okay, I might randomly take breaks today in between reading to drink coffee. I'm a coffee fiend. Actually, I'm just tired, but you know. Actually, like low-key, I hate coffee. It tastes like ass, but it does a damn good job of keeping people stay up. So I changed my mind actually. The Maltesers don't taste good. Yeah, it made it worse. Let's never do that again. That tastes horrible. It's well known to the students of Aldera Middle School. It's well known to the students of Aldera Middle School that the faculty can be found slacking in several areas, especially when concerning those at the top of the class. Even being quirkless, Midoriya found use in that one aspect. But Midoriya wasn't the only student who fell under the sheltering umbrella of their grades. Hey, shitstain! The voice that calls out to him belongs to no other than Bakugo Katsuki. There's a sneer on his lips and venom in his eyes. I thought you finally decided to kick the bucket. Midoriya had faced people scarier than that of 15, but... These pauses are going to be so much longer while I try and figure out where my mouse is. Midoriya had faced people scarier than that of 15-year-old Bakugo Katsuki. People with real bloodlust and a real determination to kill him. But still, there's a bone-deep fear that washes over him anytime the boy comes around with that look in his eyes. Not yet. He'd learned to hide it better over the months as a vigilante, but it still lingered like the voice in his head. Bakugo had noticed the change in the boy as well. The teen could see the nervous fear in the other's eyes, but now it was accompanied by a wavering... No. This is dangerous. I don't know what buttons I'm hitting. The teen could see the nervous fear in the other's eyes, but it was now accompanied by wavering, barely there smirks, and what he'd nearly consider smart... what he'd nearly consider snarky comebacks. Katsuki doesn't reply to his response, merely narrows his eyes at the green-haired boy as he takes a seat at his desk. Ah.
I'm in hell. I can't see where I'm going.
Merely narrowing his eyes at the green-haired boy, and as he takes a seat at his desk and pulls out his notebook. Midoriya shifts under his gaze, only able to relax after the blown. What happened to you, Ace? You having the same issue I am? A shit computer that you bought, and now you have to deal with? Because if so, fully agree. Oh, oh, yeah. It is a pain to set up a new laptop. I should know. I've done it like 3 times in the past year, and it's been a nightmare. Midoriya shifts under his gaze, only able to relax after the blonde finally turns away. Their class... Oh, fuck. Their class currently has a free period, their mathematics teacher having called in sick for the day. It's a lucky break. Oh, fuck. It's a lucky break for Izuku. It gives him time to ask the nice girl who sits across the room what he missed, and allows him to catch up on his schoolwork. But while Midoriya is making the most of their free time, he can hear whispers throughout the rest of the room. His ears hone in on one particular conversation between the 2 boys behind him. I'm telling you, dude, I saw him carrying some old lady's groceries. No. I'm telling you, dude, I saw him carrying some old lady's groceries. Midoriya can't see it when the other boy shakes his head. No, there's literally nothing you can do to convince me you weren't hallucinating. I wasn't hallucinating. It's a whispered exclamation of dismay. He was carrying around her groceries on his pipe like it was a 10 bin or something. Midoriya's pen pauses its scrawling notes. Dude, why would a vigilante help some grandma with groceries of all things? I don't know, but I'm telling you, I saw it. I literally don't believe you. Dude, come on. Izuku gently taps his pen against his notebook, thinking. They're talking about me, aren't they? He feels a little giddy at the thought. It's certainly not the first time he's overheard his classmates talking about his vigilante persona. Just yesterday, he'd heard a group of girls whispering on his way up to class about his encounter with Endeavor's son, in a way that had the teacher asking if he had a fever when he walked in the room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I have to apply voice effects, but I can't see where my mouse is on the screen. This is the worst possible scenario. Please, computer, why are you doing this to me? I didn't ask for any of this. Please. Please fix yourself. I'm like clicking through tabs, hoping eventually one of them lets me see things. I don't know what to do. I don't want to restart it again. I don't want to restart stream. No. Come on, man. It's not fair. What do I do? What do I do? Yo, hold on. I'm gonna try and... Oh, jeez. It's either It's okay, there's only two things that could be doing this. It's either Streamlabs or it's VTube Studio. And I don't know. I can't close either of them. They're both important. Hold on, I'm gonna close and reload VTube Studio. Hopefully that helps. I can't do that to Streamlabs, so hopefully. Hold on. Sorry guys, this is nightmarish. All I want is a working setup. Is it too much to ask for? Oh no. I literally can't see anything. No! No! Everything's fucked. It's all fucked. Hold on, okay. I'm gonna do what I have to get this ready. I'm so sorry. I would love to switch. It came back! I don't know how it worked, but it came back. I have no idea how that fixed itself. Literally no idea. Whoa! My life is a joke. What the fuck? Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, jeez. So cringe. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I need more coffee. Hold on. That was a nightmare. Oh, jeez. This tastes like shit. It tastes like really bad cereal water. Water. Sorry. Milk. Mm. No. I've ruined it. I've ruined food. Why did I do that? Okay, now I can see my mouse. I can continue recording with no panic at the same time. Okay. Imagine if they knew it was you. It's so naive to wonder if I saw you on the street, would I have you in my dreams tonight? Imagine if they knew it was you. Something in his heart twists at the re-emergence of the caustic voice in his head. Its maw drags open, and scissors glinting in the dark as it grins. Quirkless, Decker, a vigilante. More voices emerge, taking on the identities of his classmates. I guess it makes sense, a boy muses. He's always been a thorn in our sides. Now he's made himself a thorn to the actual heroes, too. You think if I called the police and told them who Piper is, I'd get a reward? One voice laughs. Someone else shakes their head. Who'd get a reward for turning in someone so useless? If I punched him right now, do you think that the police would consider that self-defense against a dangerous criminal? Dangerous criminal, my ass. A girl laughs. The only thing dangerous about him is... Actually, I can't think of anything. Vigilante that's quirkless. No wonder he comes to school all beat up. It's because he sucks at it. In his lap, his fists clench, fingernails carving crescent shapes into his palms. You know why he became a vigilante, right? Bakugo's voice rises up above the others, planting a seed of fear in Midoriya's heart, terrified of the boy's next words. It's because he couldn't become a hero. In his head, their forms are nothing but silhouettes with two white teeth that cut like headlights through the dark and set his fear aflame like lighter fluid. Midoriya! The 15-year-old's head whips up, eyes blown wide, green irises blacklit by the fear in his chest. His teacher scowls at him from the front of class, unable to see the turmoil in his eyes. Unable to see the turmoil in his eyes. I said free period is over. Get your textbook out.
Okay. Quick break from YouTube actually tracking my face, because I need to record the Discord notification sound again. A common staple of my channel now. Record notification sound. You can't see me, but I'm not happy about this because I know I'm going to click on this and there's going to be a 10-minute fucking ad. I was right. I was right, there was an ad. Still a genius. Alright. I should not feel smart for something that is ironically just common sense. Hold on. I don't even know if I got it. I hope so. Anyway, back to being a VTuber, not a disembodied voice. I got it. Okay. Don't sit by the phone for me. Wait alone for me. Okay, wonderful. Keep going.
Hiro Akazu reblogged Apple Tree Kawaii. Octagawa.
Oh, wait, I need to...
Octagawa.
I don't know how many of you are actually aware of everything Pied Piper has done for the community, so here's a list for everyone for those who don't. No. Here's a list of everything for those who don't. Pied Piper has fought and captured countless drug dealers, countless thieves and robbers, an arsonist, multiple kidnappers, multiple rapists, well-known murderers, several, took down an entire kidnapping ring, 2 drug dealer operations, evaded capture from the police multiple times, heroes multiple times. He helped my grandma carry groceries home.
Octagawa.
Update. He snuck into the hospital to sign the cast of a little boy he saved.
Image. Young boy smiling, pointing at the signature of his arm cast. In the background stands a horrified woman who gapes at the boy.
I seriously don't understand. I don't understand why I can't speak English. That's what I don't understand. I seriously don't understand why there are so many heroes and police that hate him. He's literally helping them do their jobs. When somebody helps me do my job, I thank them.
Endeavor to do good. Don't know if you knew, but it's literally illegal to use your quirk in public without proper licensing. It's been a law since the emergence of quirks. Octagawa.
Show me one viable instance where he's seen using a quirk. Go ahead, I'll wait. Hashtag, it's also illegal to jaywalk. Hashtag, but we still do that anyway. Hashtag, also, not to mention I know a lot of people who use their quirks in public. Hashtag, it's not as big as a deal as everyone makes it out to be. Hashtag Pied Piper. Hashtag vigilantes.
16,743 notes.
Yeah, what's up, Pillow? You may. You may interrupt. The lack of the oh my god, I didn't even notice. Why is it not playing?
I was having that. I was having that issue before as well, wasn't I? There we go. I fixed it! Oh! Hey, Jaden. Hey, Mineral. Oh, you found a lobby named Bakugo? That's sort of fun. I bet they're just like really, really violent. Hey, Jaden. Hey, Mineral. Welcome back. Lethal Company. I feel like that is a game Bakugo would play. I feel like you just play anything lethal, actually. Anyway, back to reading. The 15-year-old doesn't stick around school for too long after it lets out. Nope. I'm like slurring my words. Y'all, am I fucking drunk or something? Hold on, one more time. The 15-year-old doesn't stick around after school for long. Nope. The 15-year-old doesn't stick around school for long after it lets out. Instead, setting out at a light jog towards home, attempting to outrun the demons in his head. Sorry. You cannot... Sorry. Just give me a second. I need a... You cannot show me that and then make me not play the one clip from 50% off. Okay, catch me, gay thoughts. Hold on, let me find it. Come on. Let me find it, let me find it. I can't find a clip of it. It's like the compilations ones. I don't want the compilations ones, I just want the clip. No. Ah, oh, never mind. I'll play it later. You can't catch me, gay thought. What the Pillow, what is with you and making me say random things? Fine, but give me a second, I switch my model so it fits the vibe. What? What? Like meow or nya? Which one? I'm confused. Meow. Oh, okay. Hold on. Sound cute? How the fuck do I sound cute? Huh? Meow. Meow? Meow? Ace, what the fuck does meow mean? Okay. I don't know how to sound cute though. I'll give it a go. Meow. Does that work? Hopefully that works. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my model like this. I'm gonna go back to doing my job. What do you mean good enough? I tried my hardest, you know. He runs through the motions of the remainder of his homework when he gets there, drowning out the voices with an endless amount of kanji. When he finishes the last of it, the voices have dispersed, until only the original remains. He shoves down a quick meal, past the occasional quips it makes. He strips out of his school uniform and tugs on a tank top. No. He strips out of his school uniform and tugs on a tank top that probably exposes one too many scars. You got whipped cream. I have shit coffee. It's my fault, I made it. He strips out of his school uniform and tugs on a tank top that probably exposes one too many scars, before waving goodbye to his mother. He grabs a face mask from their family stash out of habit, the security and confidence it gives him acting as a form of defense from the whispering voice in his head. Piper was an unstoppable force, unwavering in the face of fear and danger. And, with his mind under siege, a little false confidence is exactly what he needs. Midoriya sets out their door at another light jog, this time towards the dojo. The trip takes the boy a little less than 30 minutes to get there, his breathing only slightly labored when he slowly walks to a... Hold on, I'm gonna go for like 2 seconds. I'm just gonna turn on the AC because I'm literally dying now. It is getting hotter and hotter as the day goes on. I'll be right back. Ow. Oh, I got a notification. Let me check. Hold on. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Oh, thank you, Mr. Greenstone, for subscribing. I need to go turn on the AC. I'm gonna die. Okay. Better. I can't believe you called it good enough, Pillow. I'm honestly offended. I tried really hard on that meow, you know? Okay. Hold on. Ah! I pulled my earphones. Hold on. I do unfortunately need to hear my own voice when I record. And probably like everything else going on screen as well. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Ow. On my leg. Y'all, bed desks are fun most of the time, but sometimes you drop them too low and they sit directly on your fucking leg. Okay. Freedom. Freedom feels nice. Wonderful. I'm going on stream for Christmas, probably. Depends, actually, what day Christmas is. Of the week, I mean, not the date. I totally know that. Absolutely. Yes, I'm smart. I actually contain multitudes, including multiple brains. I am streaming on Christmas. Wonderful. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I found it. His breathing only slightly labored when he slows to a walk outside the front windows. He pulls his face up. He pulls his face mask down to his chin as he pushes through the door, the boy spying Chi-sensei from the corner of his eye. Midoriya slips off his shoes before making his way towards the woman. He pulls his backpack around where he can reach it, pulling his fingerless MMA gloves out to slip it on. So, when does Hirano start back? Midoriya asks, sliding next to Jiwoo as they watch a few of the other early students start in on their warm-ups. Chi-sensei glances down at him from the corner of her eyes. She starts back next week. It's been a while, so I'll take it slow with her the first few weeks. Eh. Izuku nods. That's probably for the best. The woman eyes him. You didn't seem surprised to see her. Did you two talk before she decided to come back? The boy tries not to let his surprise show. Sure, he'd gotten kicked in the face when the girl had first walked in, but if he thinks back on it, he can't say he'd been too surprised to see her back. I didn't. I did. He hadn't been expecting her to come back to the dojo. He'd expected her to find some new friends, but he'd never once thought that she might come back for some old ones. But once she'd shown up at the dojo's doorstep, he couldn't think of any better solution to her problems than the one standing before him. I wasn't expecting it, but it didn't surprise me. She looks up. He looks up at his teacher, studying the barely there glow of her freckles. When she first left, you told me that Muay Thai was only a source of entertainment for her. And you were right, but I don't think she was ever here for the fighting. I don't think she ever will be. She had a lot of friends here that she left behind when she quit. She said so herself yesterday, didn't she? The woman doesn't glance down at him again, merely continues observing the students still warming up. That she did. She probably does care for the sport, but she respects it. She probably doesn't really care for the sport, but she respects it. Midoriya continues quietly. Respects the people who do care for it. And I think that's important, that she takes our seriousness seriously. Jiwoo lets out a nod of agreement as Midoriya finishes up with his gloves and moves to set his and moves to set. Oh fuck! Hold on. Jiwoo gives a small nod of agreement as Midoriya finishes up with his gloves and moves to set his backpack down and join the other students. Midoriya pushes the sweaty curls out of his face as he leans against the staff he uses at the dojo. You're almost too much for me to handle now. His sparring partner for the day lets out a breathless laugh. Don't even lie, Midoriya. You and I both know I'm nowhere close to being able to beat you. I don't even know why Chi-sensei matched us up together. The 15-year-old offers the other a bright smile. It's like starting a... Oh, fuck. It's like starting a game on hard mode. Once you're experienced with the hardest level, it makes the lower ones seem easy. Midoriya glances at Jiwoo as she talks with one of the other students, running them through a new moveset. It may seem a little cruel to set up a beginner with someone who's been doing it for years, but she knows what she's doing. He turns his gaze back towards his sparring partner, smile softening. Put your faith in her and she'll take you far. Midoriya pushes his way out of the dojo's door, a thread of rain rumbling in the distance. He adjusts his backpack on his shoulder and slips his face mask back on before setting down the sidewalk. Cars flash by him down the street, headlights leaving streaks of sunspots across his vision. He can feel fatigue creeping up on him. Oh my god. Mineral, be careful, man. You don't want to kill him. He feels fatigue creeping up on him, today's training having tired him out. He's honestly excited to be able to get home and sleep. but all cruel and ruthless. Cruel. But oh, cruel and ruthless. Oh, fuck. But oh, cruel and ruthless fate. Cruel and ruthless. But oh, cruel and ruthless fate. How it seeks to make the boy named Midoriya Izuku suffer. In the distance, a train whistle shrieks, and from in front of him, another car's headlights blind him. The boy raises a hand to block the light, pausing in his stride just as something barrels into his legs. He stumbles to the side a bit, thrown off balance. He looks down, wide-eyed at the white-haired girl that had run into him. She's sitting on the sidewalk now, after having fallen back in their collision, and she hurriedly pushes herself back up. Izuku crouches down, offering her a hand up, a worried furrow to her brow. "Are you okay?" The girl ignores him in favor of standing up herself. She keeps her head down before taking off again, right towards the road. Midoriya's eyes go wide as he springs up, another set of headlights blinding him. He swipes blindly for the girl, snagging her waist before she can make it onto the street. He pulls her towards him, holding her tight as his heart. Holding her tight as his heart palpitates in his chest. Still tired, damn it. I'll probably finish with this one today then. And I don't think I'll finish my recording here, and then I'll do Scott Pilgrim next week, maybe. He can feel her struggling in his hold, and gives her some breathing room, taking a hold of her arms to steady her in the dim light of the streetlights. Taking hold of her arms to steady her in the dim light of the street lamps. He checks her over for any immediate injuries. And upon seeing no blood, takes note of the bandages, wrapping her arms and legs. There's fear swirling in her eyes, his. There's fear swirling in his eyes, the possibilities of what could have happened fogging his mind. "You're not hurt, are you?" She must see the genuine worry flickering his eyes, because she calms in his arms before pulling herself closer, clinging to the front of his shirt. She shakes between his arms, and he hugs her gently to his chest. That must have been scary, right? Midoriya glances around, looking for anyone she might have been with. Izuku freezes, thoughts swarming his mind. What was she running from? He looks behind him, seeing a figure emerging from the alley the girl had stormed out of. The man's form is looming, beak mask glinting in the overhead street lamp. "Eddie." The girl in his arm tenses, fists clinging to the tight. Fists clinging tighter to the front. Fucking hell. Fists clinging tighter to the front of his shirt. Midoriya quickly looks the man over. He's tall, muscular, and bold. His eyes are cast in shadow. The boy searches, but there's no noticeable mutations that could clue him in as to what the quirk. The boy searches, but there's no noticeable mutations that could clue him in. The boy searches, but there's no noticeable mutations that could clue him in as to what the man's quirk is. If not for the bird mask, Midoriya could have mistaken him for any other Matsudafu citizen. But at the sight of the beak, Izuku recalls the words Giran had offered him. A guy named Chisaki Kai. He and some of his higher-ups are all running around wearing bird masks. Eddie, come here. Your dad will get angry if we don't get back soon. It's already past your bedtime. Hojoyu scratches at the skin around the beak. Hojoyu scratches at the skin around the beak mask covering his face. It's annoying, he murmurs to himself quietly. It blocks off part of my vision. He pries the beak off, letting it hang lazily in his hand as he takes a deep breath in without it. It doesn't have to be a beak, right? Boss won't be mad if I come back. It doesn't have to be a beak, right? Boss won't be mad if I come back with a regular one, right? Midoriya slowly stands, unwinding the girl's hands from his shirt and gently pushing her to hide behind him. Who are you? Izuku calls out to the man, shielding the girl with his body. The man's hairless brows furrow into a scowl. I feel as if that's a question I should be asking. Midoriya offers the man a scowl of his own. Not when the girl you're looking for is terrified of you. She's not terrified of me. The man takes a step forward, mask swinging. The man takes a step forward, mask swinging gently in his hand. We were on our way home when something scared her and she took off. But Midoriya knows that the fear, like the kind in that girl's crimson eyes, But Midoriya knows that the fear in that fucking hell. But Midoriya knows that the fear, like the kind in that girl's crimson eyes, didn't come from just anything. He's seen I'm doing it again. He'd seen visions of that terror in Amy's eyes, in his own eyes. He's experienced a similar fear many times while growing up with an abusive best friend. But the fear in her eyes was worse. It spoke to him of untold horrors. And the bandages? She's clumsy. The man's voice is flat, tone serious. Would you tell the police the same story? The man stares at him, a look of almost surprise on the man's face. I said she's my niece, right? Why would you call the police? Midoriya's eyes harden. It doesn't matter if she's your niece. It doesn't matter if she's your niece, the boy grinds out, viridescent eyes flashing in the headlights of another passing car. Viridescent eyes flashing in the headlights of another passing car. It seems obvious to me that wherever you're going isn't anywhere she wants to be. Midoriya lifts his phone from his pocket. The boy already halfway done dialing 110 when the Yakuza makes his move. He charges at the boy with a fist raised. Normally, it's something that the boy would dodge, but the little girl, Eri, is still cowering behind him. So he drops his phone and redirects the fist, pushing it off pushing it off its trajectory and countering the move with one of his own. Pushing it off its trajectory and countering the move with one of his own. He brings an elbow up, slamming it into the... He brings an elbow up, slamming it into the boy's chin. No. He brings an elbow up, slamming it into the man's chin. Hojo stumbles back a bit, obviously not having expected the 15-year-old to actually fight back. "You're part of the 8 precepts, aren't you?" Midoriya asks, as the man recovers from the blow. Midoriya gently reaches behind him without looking away from his opponent, untangling the girl's fingers from the bottom of his shorts. He whispers softly to the girl. "I need to protect you, okay? I need you to go hide. I don't want you getting hurt." He can tell she's terrified without even looking at her, but he feels her nod against the back of his leg before she takes off. Hojo makes a running grab for her, but Midoriya moves before he can get close enough. Midoriya throws a punch at the man, the blow missing when Hojo leans back. Midoriya would feel giddy, if not for the seriousness of the situation, because the punch wasn't the only thing the man should have dodged. The man disguises the kick that he brings up from the same side. Nope. The move disguises the kick that he brings up from the same side, the top of his sneaker-clad foot slamming into the man's jaw. The 15-year-old expects it to be a finishing blow. It usually is, but it isn't the man's jaw that gives under the force of Midoriya's blow. It's the boy's foot. Hojoyu's quirk was a peculiar one, and in the past, it had given him trouble with the people in his life. But then Overhaul himself had come along, acting as his salvation. Now it serves him as a tool, one that can... one that he can use to help his savior. The crystals on his face retreat, dissolving back into his skin. He watches the boy stumble back, hobbling as far away as he can with only one foot. Hojo can see him holding back tears, the half of his face not covered by a mask. Hojo can see him holding back tears, the half of his face not covered by a mask twisting with pain. To his benefit, though, the boy doesn't actually make a sound, Midoriya instead taking to biting down on his lip, hard enough to draw blood. Midoriya can't actually tell if it's his foot. What the fuck does that mean? Am I reading the words, or am I making them up? Midoriya can't actually tell if his foot is broken or not, but he can taste copper on his tongue, and his injured foot radiates a fire hotter than the sun in his chest. Okay, bye, Chris. Sleep. Num num num. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Okay. There's still a bit to go. But not too much. I'll be fine. Man, maybe I'm more tired than I thought I was. The man doesn't give him much chance to recover. Another fist flying for his face. Midoriya's movement is restricted with an injured foot. He's not sure if he can hold his weight, and it makes him hesitant to try for any more kicks. Izuku stumbles out of the path's punch. Punch's path. I did actually. I got 7 hours, but I don't know why. I'm tired today. Strange. I'm awake. Izuku stumbles out of the puncher's path and dodges another swing the man throws out. He's worried to try for any counters to the Yakuza's attacks, wary of the man's quirk. It's likely that those crystals can spread out further than just his head. The vigilante slips around another wide swing. Grian said it was the higher-ups that were wearing the bird masks. If that's true, then I have to make the assumption that he's one of them, and that he's one of them for a reason. Midoriya knows he needs to end this fight quickly, but against a quirk like this, it becomes difficult. I need to test the full body theory, but it needs to be some way that won't injure me too terribly if it turns out to be true. The vigilante spies an opening and springs up, sending out a flying heel kick to the other's solar plexus. The move sends Hojo stumbling back, but Midoriya can tell the moment his foot made contact that more crystals had gathered between the man's black button-up. Izuku uses his chest as a springboard, stumbling when he lands on his bad foot, the knee nearly giving out beneath him. He curses, jumping back as he tries to keep most of his weight off of the foot. It's not a hardening of the skin, he's just growing crystals out in the areas I'm attacking. Meaning, all I have to do is not let him know where I'm attacking. And however I do it, the blow needs to be a heavy one. In the distance, a train whistle cries out over. I'm sure. I just don't think my body is.
Oh, jeez. I'm so tired for some reason. I don't know.
In the distance, a train whistle cries out again, over a loud rumble of thunder. Midoriya knows that any of the punches he tries could be disastrous if he messes up the timing. The same for knee and elbow hits as well as most kicks. He's limited on his attack options with no weapons in hand. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. I need to, Okay. Another heel kick would probably be the safest move, since it's not likely to do as much damage if something goes wrong. But to do that, I need to distract him. On his back, the weight of his bag tells him exactly what he needs to do. The green-haired boy charges at the man, slipping his backpack off his shoulders in the run-up and slinging it directly at the man's face. Behind the bag, Izuku continues to move. Well, technically not Muay Thai. The attack he's thinking of can channel some 2,000 pounds of force into his opponent, which is exactly what he needs to help end the fight. Or it will at least grant him enough time to grab his phone to get. Or it will at least grant him enough time to grab one of his phones to call the police. He plants himself in front of the Yakuza, backpack slamming into the man's nose, as Midoriya brings his knee up, leaving his bad foot to hold his weight before he drives his heel into the man's abdomen with enough force to break a baseball bat. The blow is a powerful one, and it connects against the man's fleshy stomach. No crystals to get the boy. No crystals to get in the boy's way. His bad foot takes another rough beating from the move, but it's worth it for the clean execution. The man doubles over, and Midoriya takes his chance to try and drive a knee into the man's stomach. But Hojo blocks the blow with his hands, catching the hit before it can do any damage. He shoves the boy back, Izuku stumbling back from the unexpected counter. Yu raises his fist again, and the 15-year-old's brain glitches. He raises a hand to defend himself. Whether it's to try and catch the blow or just a desperate attempt to block, he doesn't know. Fuck. Whether it's to try and catch the blow or just a desperate attempt to block it, he doesn't know. He watches, green eyes blown wide in a few seconds, before the man's fist connects with the boy's open palm. Hold on. As crystals bloom just below Horjo's knuckle line. The crystal-like protrusions go straight through Midoriya's hand, breaking bone and snapping veins. And during some delusional moment, as he's watching the man pull his hand back, ripping the crystals out of his skin, he wonders if he can find a band-aid large enough to hide it. Blood slides off the crystal's edges, pattering to the concrete as the girl cries out, running out of her spot and into the fray to try and grab his hand. The young girl's hand clutches at his, and there's an explosion of pain as the hole in his hand disappears as quickly as it come. Yellow bruises turn black and disappear completely, only to be replaced by even older ones. Weeks-old cuts open in a tear of a second before the man is ripping the girl backwards by the back of her dress. He feels the gash on his side tear open, and a 4-month-old concussion comes back to him in a rush, and the vigilante watches her eyes go wide. Nope. And the vigilante watches her red eyes go wide, the small horn on her forehead sparkling with power. Another car flashes by in a blur of red and white as Midoriya staggers to his feet, a trail of blood making it down his forehead and down his side. He reaches up to gently feel the wound on his head. His thoughts are sluggish. What happened? He stumbles into a streetlight, knees weak. The vigilante looks up, vision going double and blackening at the edges. Horjo watches him warily from a distance, the girl's bandaged wrist grabbing tightly between his hand. He can't see the tears on the girl's face, or the fear and pain swirling in her eyes. But he knows they're there, knows it like a deep-ingrained primordial knowledge. The 15-year-old stretches out a hand to her, side roaring with a fire almost as hot as the one in his chest. He wants desperately for her to take his hand, but the vigilante, no. But the villain tugs gently at the girl's wrist, grabbing her attention. She looks up at the man, then back towards the vigilante. He tugs at her wrist gently again. Nope, he wouldn't tug gently. He gently tugs at her wrist again, and this time she follows, not putting up any fight. Midoriya makes to take a step forward, but his legs give out on him and he collapses. He curses as they disappear back down the alley. Through the haze in his head, he crawls for his other backpack. Nope. Through the haze in his head, he crawls for his backpack, desperate to find his other phone. I'm losing blood. The vigilante presses a hand against the gash on his side. His vision dims further, more black than anything else, as he taps at one of the contacts once he finds his phone, that green. As he taps at one of the contacts once he finds the phone Giran. As he taps at one of the contacts once he finds the phone Giran had given him. Midoriya weakly presses the phone against his ear as he waits for Sakauchi to answer. The boy tries to stand again, using one of the buildings as a crutch. He can hear the He can hear the blood roaring through his ears at a near deafening decibel. The vigilante can hear the muffled, "Piper?" Nope. "Piper," that comes out of his phone speaker as the call finally goes through. Scouchy. Okay, I'm gonna do this properly. Okay. Scouchy. Midoriya slurs. "I'm bleeding out here. Lots of blood." The boy sucks in a breath as his vision wavers. Sorry. Sorry," he mumbles quietly. "I'm useless." One of
Eminem. Knees weak, arms heavy. This farmer on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
one of Mid- one of Midoriya's legs give out again, and he takes a knee, still clinging desperately to the wall. He curses, angry tears slipping from his eyes as the once distant thunder roars ahead, and rain begins falling. It's nothing but a drizzle, as he slams the side of his fist into the wall, his blood and tears mixing with rainwater, as his vision cuts out and his mind blanks. "Piper!" Kieran's voice filters through the vigilante's small phone speaker as it clatters to the concrete with the boy's body. Kieran pulls the phone away from his face, frowning at the device. "You'll owe me for this one, kid." The broker opens the drawer at his desk, pulling out a second phone and dialing the number from memory. It rings for a few moments before someone picks up on the other end. "Doc, it's Kieran. I've got a favor to ask of you." Nope. I've got a favor to ask. I've got a favor to ask of you."
Done! Another successful week of recording for YouTube. Congratulations to me and everyone who stayed. I hope you had fun. I had fun. It's so hard typing with really long nails, y'all. I don't recommend it. I don't know how, like, receptionists do it. It's crazy. So, that means we got 2 uploads this week. Wonderful. Chapter 13. Done. Alright, I'm gonna finish early. I know I said I was gonna record Scott Pilgrim, but it's gonna be like a really long fic. So it's probably not worth starting today, and it's probably worth starting a different day, because it's 11,400 words. So, you know, it's got a decent amount of, time to it. I will be back next week to record that one, and probably the next chapter of Piper, because that's usually what I do. Thank y'all for joining me. I hope you had fun. I hope we all had fun, really. And I will see you next week. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'll quickly list people I remember. Thank you, Mineral. Thank you, Ace. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Pillow, obviously. Um, thank you, Yuri. Thank you, oh god, there's so many people. Thank you, Beckney. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, Cutie. Thank you, Genesis. Oh, geez, there's so many people. Okay, those are the most of them. Thank you, everyone else as well.